get right into the papers that we have for today. Let me start with the graphic. We have front page of the graphic. It says daily graphic. It says purge toxic political space. Afenyo King urges media. NHIA settles 300 million Ghana cedi claims. Government secures pact to suspend bilateral loan payment until 2026. And recoded GCB mobile app, GCB Bank's digital transformation innovations celebrated.
Right, I have with me the Ghanaian Times newspaper. Let's safeguard our democracy. Majority leader urges citizenry presents 20 laptops to NTC. And also, Asantehene supports the Government Education Fund with 500,000 Ghana cedis. Unapproved advertisement, FDA slaps 39 media houses with 975,000 Ghana cedis fine. FDA slaps 39 media houses with 975,000 Ghana cedis fine. And that story can be seen on page 8 of the Ghanaian Times. Dr. Bawumia needs time to name running mates. Owusu Ajiman advises NPP supporters.
Okay. He needs time. Okay. The Chronicle. Bawumia 2024, my government will focus on solar and railways. Why SNIT wants to sell La Palm and Labadi hotels. We have Alan Cash vows to transform the North with heavy investments in agriculture. And scripture for today is the same as the scripture for yesterday, actually. I don't know whether scriptures are finished, but Ecclesiastes 8:11. When the sentence for a crime is not quickly carried out, the people's hearts are filled with schemes to do wrong. All right.
Right. The Daily Guide newspaper, show business model, DPP desk #1. And Otunfo Lords Bawumia, you are respectful, humble. NDC kicks against free SHS bill, and the story can be seen on page 3 of the Daily Guide newspaper. The government leads Clean Accra campaign. That's a beautiful one.
Yeah. I like the middle headline because it goes against the headline that I have on my paper.
Right.
The Anchor newspaper here. This one says NDC kicks against free SHS bill. The Anchor newspaper starts with minority not against free SHS bill. This is coming from Clementa Park. All right. Unfair dismissal, victimization hit BCM. Another employee sacked for allegedly seeking scholarship assistance. Victims speak today. We have CSOs threatening demo over locked up drugs at port, but ministry insists only mosquito nets are in containers. Okay. This is a very funny situation that's brewing because apparently there were drugs. I mean, this story is not even new, right? We dealt with this thing where they said that they had medicines, medications, and other pharmaceuticals at the port, and still, like, basically on demurrage there, you know. But the ministry is insisting there's only mosquito nets that are there, so it won't spoil. That's basically the point. Central Region NDC spits venom, says it won't be intimidated ahead of December poll, and over 30 SHS students hospitalized after eating wache. This story broke somewhere in the afternoon yesterday. Very unfortunate, you know. You go just regular lunch you want to go and have, then look at this problem that comes up. And I really hope we get to the bottom of this and find out what really, you know, triggered this. And sanctions need to, you know, be meted out. Yeah.
It's a sad one. I think we really need to take a look at what the children are eating or what they are being served in the dining halls because, surely, we can't afford. Anyway. The New Finder newspaper, inflation drops to 23.1% in May. IEA reiterates call for independent fiscal council. Ghana Official Creditor Committee agreed debt relief terms. And also 5 SNIT hotels cash strapped, never paid dividends despite 233.8 million Ghana cedis investment.
All right. the Independent newspaper has these headlines here. It says, Cocobod seed support. Farmers save over 300,000 hectares of cocoa farms. Minority issues 24-hour ultimatum to government over medical commodities at Tema Port. NHIA releases 3 million Ghana cedi claims to healthcare facilities. We have 10,000 out-of-school children to be sent back to classrooms by the end of 2024. And admit your shortfalls, offer pragmatic solutions. Asantehene speaking to Baumia.
Right. The business analyst, we used loans to save industry, Cocobod CEO to critics. And also inflation drops to 23.1%. Annual household income and expenditure survey, close to 900,000 children engaged in employment work. Cocobod made 2 billion Ghana cedis profit, CEO reveals. Ghana loses $1.4 billion yearly from illicit financial flows.
All right, so let's look at the Daybreak. And it says here on the front page of the Daybreak, NAM1 to either walk free or open defense on July 10th. Political power has not changed you, says Otunfo to Baumia. Cocobod saves 300 hectares of cocoa farms. Hookup killed Ghanaian Nigerian lady. 1 million naira was the prize. Sunyani celebrates modern waste processing facility.
My final paper for the morning, BNFT, that's Business and Financial Times newspaper. Resilient internet infrastructure needed for Africa to scale up. The public debt crisis lessons for present and future, as well as debt relief deal paves way for critical infrastructure investment. Inflation eases to 23.1% in May amid lingering risk. Also, mineral revenue grows 4.3% in 2023. Celebrating excellence, GCB Bank's digital transformation and award-winning innovations recoded GCB mobile app. That story can be seen on page 7 of the BNFT newspaper.
All right. So, look, there's an interesting story. I'm not going to read it, just to give you the headline in the middle of the daily graphic. On page 10, actually, it's an opinion piece. It says, did God flee during the ban on noise making? It's a question that's being asked. Article there by Timothy Goba. All right, we'll take a, well, sports is next. Don't go anywhere. All right, so now on the sporting front, we have Dreams FC yesterday thumped RTU by 8-1 in their rearranged Ghana Premier League tie played at Dawu. Now, the RTU opened the scoring in the 4th minute, but Dreams rallied to put 8 past their opponents, with Ejenim Mensah Boateng scoring 5 on the day. Now, the result almost seals Dreams FC's place in next season's Ghana Premier League campaign. However, for RTU, they have been charged by the Ghana Football Association for deceiving match officials and using unregistered players to honor the fixture. Wow. The Ghana GFA says the player who was believed to have scored RTU's goal was not present at the game, and so the club has to answer to the charge of impersonation by Friday, June 14th, 2020. Wow, this is crazy.
That's
the
tomorrow.
player who was supposed to have scored, as in the name that was put down, that player wasn't present on the field.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, still on some sports stories, the 2024 edition of the Ghana Football Awards was launched yesterday in Accra. The event was held at the Big League Sports Lounge, and it revealed the various categories and shortlisted football personalities who will be vying for the various awards. The event also served as an opportunity for the media to interact with the awards board members and ask various questions and seek clarity on the short list. Some of the categories that were announced were the Footballer of the Year, Male and Female Teams of the Year, Male and Female Home-Based Footballer of the Year, and the Men's and Women's Coach of the Year. The award ceremony will be held in Accra International at the Accra International Conference Center on the 29th of June 2024.